Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, let's move up to junior welterweights, right? You know they got the WBSS tournament going on. All hail Khalid Sauerland, right? Josh Taylor just beat Ryan Burnett or Brian. Forget, he just beat old boy from Abel Sanchez's homeboy, right? He went in there and he seemed like he was a deer in headlights. He didn't let his hands go, and Josh Taylor handled that business. I thought he hit him with a rabbit punch, but it didn't matter. He was winning. Seemed like the guy didn't want to let his hands go. I don't know why. I haven't looked into it. I wasn't going to report about it. But his WBSS tournament is important. Josh Taylor has got some confidence, and he's going to give Barichek a problem in that semifinals, right? So the tournament, they're trying to find out who the best is. So those two are going to be a problem. But another guy that's going to be a problem in that 140-pound division and in that tournament is going to be Regis Prograis, right? We saw him have a good win last weekend. So, this is going to be interesting going forward. But Prograis, of course, has supreme confidence. He thinks he's going to win the tournament along with Barichek and your boy Josh Taylor, right? I'm pretty sure Carrick thinks he's going to win it too, Relic. Right, but because they're all in the semifinals, all supremely confident. That's what we like about the WBSS tournament. That's what we're talking about. The best guys getting in the tournament to find out who the best is. But let me get to my point. Regis Prograis says, well, if I win this tournament, I'd improve something. So I need a challenge, and he's going to try to take the ultimate challenge, and that would be Terence Bud Crawford. And he said, shoot, this ain't new. I've been trying to get him for a while. Right? He wants to get Terence Bud Crawford. Now, he's in the 140-pound division. And, Terence Crawford's in the 147-pound division now, the welterweight division. So the reporter was asking, you guys going to have this fight at catchweight or something like that. He's not having that. No, I'm in catchweight nothing. I'll go up to 147 to fight Terence Crawford. That's what we're talking about. That's extraordinary. That's somebody that wants to challenge themselves because Terence Bud Crawford is number 1 pound for pound, and you don't hear anybody smaller than Terence Crawford willing to fight him, right? And I'm talking about good names. I haven't heard Mikey Garcia. And I think Mikey Garcia is a hero. He will call out even Errol Spence, right? And stuff like that. But not really Terence Crawford because of their history together. Mike Garcia know what time it is. He'll probably get to that later, but he ain't in a rush to do that. Right? And no one else smaller. We're talking about the best fighter in the world for some people, Lomachenko. He wasn't too far from when Terence was at 140. Lomachenko wasn't trying to get at him. Right? Lomachenko said then, it's suicide. And his team, it's suicide to mess with Terence Crawford. That's the best fighter in the world in some people's opinion. Number 2 or number 3 pound for pound in some people's opinion. He's number 4 on my list. And like any time I say my list, I'll say it out loud again. Number 1 is Terence Crawford. Number 2 is Deontay Wilder. Number 3 is Mikey Garcia because he has to be in front of Lomachenko, who's number 4. And number 5 got to be Alexander Usyk. And he's knocking on number 4's door. Right? For sure. I shouldn't even have Loma in front of him. But I'm just doing that out of respect. Right? But Usyk. So at the end of the day, Regis Prograis is trying to go up and fight Terence Crawford at 147. After winning this tournament, which he's not done yet, okay? Because first of all, you got to get through some people. Because the winner of that Josh Taylor Barichek match is going to be ready in the final, right? But we've said the same thing about Morgan Garcia and Alexander Usyk. And Garcia, Usyk took care of him easily in his home country. So things could happen. I'm just saying, when you see something extraordinary like this, people trying to test themselves, report it, right? People report it. People with bigger channels or whatever, report it. Because it sticks out like a sore thumb. Most of the time we come on here and we're talking about fighters who are not doing things remotely like this, but get more attention, right? Money and everything else. More fans. And then when you call them out on it, their fans are upset. But it's fighters like this that we pay attention to. First of all, you got in the WBSS tournament. Now you want to do something extraordinary. But let me make sure this is clear. Just because you want to do something extraordinary doesn't mean you're going to do it. And I'll give you an example. Your boy Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr., man, he was in the 168-pound tournament. right? He was already saying, shoot, if I can get to this tournament, I want to get in the 160-pound tournament that they thought they were going to have, but I know they're not going to have it because ain't nobody going to get in it. But anyway, that's another point. But he wanted to win the 168-pound tournament, but he lost to George Groves, and his plan was to get in the 160, go back down to the weight division he really belongs, and go challenge those guys. That's at least what his plan is. Now he's got to go back to the drawing board and work on his game. But he was daring to test himself. That was the plan. Same thing here with Prograis. His plan is to win this tournament and then to test himself with the ultimate test of fighting Terence Bud Crawford in the weight division where Terence Bud Crawford is comfortable. That's awesome. That's Prograis. Film Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.